Hello, my name is Izzy, and this practice is designed to help you improve your flexibility and strength in the lower body, particularly in the hamstrings, the back of the thigh. Now, if you are looking to improve your flexibility and strength, then this requires that you progress over time. So I encourage you to come back to this practice again and again, even maybe twice a week, and see how you can improve over time. Whenever you're ready, let's practice. We'll begin standing at the top of the mat. So make your way there, bring your feet hip distance apart. You can soften the gaze, or if you feel comfortable, close down the eyes. And we'll just take 5 deeper breaths to start to bring our mind into presence. Start to land into the senses of the body, grounded through the feet and tall through the spine. Start to blink open the eyes and bring the hands to the waistline. From here, keep a micro bend in the knees and start to send the hips back in space. Come to halfway, so keeping the spine in neutral and really sending the sit bones back so we find nice length between the sit bones and the back of the knees. So we're lengthening that hamstring in this position. From there, start to imagine that you are contracting, squeezing, shortening your hamstrings, and that is what lifts you back up to standing. Let's do that again. So inhale, micro bend in the knees, send the sit bones back, lengthen the hamstrings, and then visualize, imagine contracting, exhale, lift you back up. Inhale, lower and lengthen. Exhale, contract. Inhale, lower. Exhale, contract. Inhale, lower. Exhale, contract. 2 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, contract. Inhale, lower. Exhale, contract. Beautiful. Start to fold forward again, and this time fold all the way down. You can bend the knees as much as you like. Allow the head to hang down as we come into a forward fold. Again, keeping that micro bend in the knees and drawing the belly towards the thighs so that we ensure that this stretch is in the hamstrings rather than in the low back. And we'll stay here for a couple of breaths. So when we're working on our flexibility, we need to be working as well as our passive range, which is what we're in right now. We're using gravity to get into the stretch. Also our active range, so using our muscles to create that stretch. And this will ensure that our flexibility is sustainable and also that we don't injure ourselves. Another couple of breaths here. So it's really important that along with our flexibility work, we are also working to engage the muscles and strengthen the muscles in these areas as well. Start to walk the feet out towards the sides of the mat. Point the toes slightly out. And on an inhale, supporting yourself on the floor, lower the hips down. It's fine if the heels start to pop up. We're coming towards Malasana. And then as we exhale, lift the hips back up, forward fold. Not all the way to straight, keeping that micro bend. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Warming up and engaging the muscles in the low body. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Beautiful. Walk the feet back underneath the hips and start to step the left foot back. Drop the left knee down. Come to your low lunge. See if you can sink the hips slightly forward. You can come onto the tips of the fingers here and keep the chest nice and open. And notice where you feel the stretch here. Maybe it's in the front of that left hip crease. Inhale to really open the chest. And as we exhale, start to straighten the left leg, straighten the right leg, lift the right toes and fold forward. And we can walk the hands anywhere on the body, on the mat. But again, we're keeping that micro bend in the right knee and drawing the belly towards the thigh to make sure we're stretching the back of the hamstring. Okay, let's flow between those two. So inhale to slide forward, exhale to fold. Inhale, slide forward, exhale, fold. Just going as far as feels right for you. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, forward, exhale, fold. This time stay here in your fold. And we'll just take a couple of deep breaths. The other thing to remember when we're working on our flexibility work is that our nervous system plays a really important role. And if we are in our fight or flight, so we're breathing up into our chest, our mind is busy, we're not present, all our muscles will also be tense and gripping. And that is not a state where we can easily relax and stretch the muscles. So we really need to bring ourselves into a more restful state to allow the muscles to start to relax and lengthen. And the quickest way to do that is to extend our exhales longer than our inhales. So whenever you are working on your flexibility, coming into deep holds, just start to slow the breath down, and particularly those exhales. Beautiful. We've been here long enough, so let's slide forward into our low lunge. Tuck the back toes and start to lift up, coming towards our high lunge with the hands on the waistline. Now we want this lunge to be quite long, so you might want to walk that back foot back, front foot forward. We'll pause here for a couple of breaths. Feel like you're almost drawing those 2 feet together, so the legs are really engaged here. Then on the next inhale, start to drop that back knee down. Again, coming to where feels comfortable, and this is somewhere that you can improve as you repeat this practice. Maybe it taps all the way down to the earth. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 2 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Beautiful. Bring the hands down to the mat. Step the left foot forward so that the toes line up with the heel of the right foot. So we're slightly staggered here. And then just come all the way up to standing. Once again, bring the hands to the waistline and lift that left heel. And we're going to take those fold and lifts that we did at the start of class, but we're just focusing on the right hamstring now. So start to fold forward to halfway. Find that length from the right sit bone to the back of the right knee. And then visualize that contraction as you lift up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Our left foot is kind of just acting as support here. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 1 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Beautiful. Bring that left foot next to the right. Shake it out. And then we'll come back to our forward fold and step the right foot back. Drop the right knee. Coming to our low lunge. Sliding the hips forward, opening the chest. Inhale. And exhale, straighten the left leg, lift the left toes, fold over. Again, keeping the micro bend, and belly comes towards the thigh. Inhale, slide forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slide forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, forward. Exhale, fold. 2 more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, forward. Exhale, fold. And stay here this time. Coming back to that slow breath, extending the exhale longer than the inhale. And at the same time, resting your awareness in that part of the body that you feel the stretch. So maybe in the hamstring at this moment. And just keep breathing gently. And you might even notice as you do this for a few seconds, the stretch starts to shift and change. Beautiful. Start to slide back forward to our low lunge. Tuck the back toes under. Lift up now to high lunge, bringing the hands to the waistline. Let's stay here for a couple of breaths, drawing those feet together. So we're really engaging through the lower body. Then on an inhale, start to lower that right knee as far as you can go. Maybe it taps down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. One more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Beautiful. Bring the hands down to the mat. Step the right foot forward. Right toes align with the left heel. Staggered stance. Start to rise up. Hands to the waistline. Lift the right heel. Remember, think lengthening of the hamstring and then contracting. So inhale to lower, send the sit bones back, lengthen. Exhale, contract, lift yourself up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 2 more, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Beautiful. Stand the feet together, maybe shake it out. Then bring the hands to the waistline. Start to fold all the way down. Allow the hands to release down to the earth. You might even clasp opposite elbow here. Allow the head to hang down. And you may notice that you've even got a bit more space than you did at the beginning of practice. Belly is still drawing towards the thighs. You can stay in stillness or take some gentle movement here for a couple of breaths. Now release the hands down, lower the hips, and just use the hands to walk yourself onto the bum. Find a seat in the middle of the mat and come to Dandasana, so staff pose, sitting up tall and legs out long. But we will start once again with a micro bend in the back of the knees. This time, as we inhale, we'll lift the chest nice and tall. So that keeps our spine nice and long. And then as we exhale and fold, we are once again drawing the belly towards the thighs. So we really want to keep the spine long here to make sure that the stretch is in the back of the thighs. And if this means we just come to here for today, that is absolutely fine. As you repeat this practice, space will start to open and you might be able to fold forward a little more. But what I really don't want you to do is to sacrifice the stretch in the hamstring by just wanting to draw the head down. And actually, when we round forward like this, we're stretching the back body. We're not stretching the hamstrings. Okay? So keep the chest nice and open. Go as far as you can. And then keep the breath steady and slow. Long exhales. Awareness in the back of the thighs. So we don't want to be pushing into pain here or forcing or gripping. We want to allow the body to relax and release into the stretch. And this is where we really find our flexibility gains. 2 more breaths here. From wherever you are, start to sit up nice and tall and then come down onto the back. And bring both soles of the feet to the earth, knees up towards the sky, and start to hug the right knee into the chest. From here, reach the right hand inside the right knee and grab either onto the ankle or the foot or the outside edge of the foot. And then we'll start to kick that right heel up towards the sky. So we're coming to half happy baby. And this might feel like a deep stretch at the moment. And if that's the case, then stay here with our slow breath. We might also, as we start to progress, start to lengthen that left leg. But if we are lengthening the left leg, then I want you to really press that left thigh down into the earth. So create that opposition here. We're opening the back of the right hamstring as well as the front of the left hip crease. And a couple of slow breaths here. Beautiful. If the left leg is straight, start to ground the left foot and then release the right as well. Take it to the other side. So hug left knee into the chest. And then reaching left hand to anywhere on the ankle or foot. Kick the left heel up towards the sky. And then find your appropriate edge in the stretch. So maybe it's here. Or maybe we start to lengthen out that right leg. If we are pressing the right thigh down into the earth. Slow exhales. Beautiful. Start to ground the right foot. Release the left. Allow the knees to rock one side and the other. Just gently release. Then we'll hug the knees into the chest. Rock all the way up to a seat. To close our practice today, bringing the palms together at heart center, Anjali Mudra. And however that felt for you today, maybe that was challenging, frustrating, maybe you enjoyed it. Just acknowledge that wherever you are today. And remember that all this work that we do with the body is very much about the mind and our inner world as well, not just the physical side. So if you haven't already, you can close down the eyes and just take a moment of gratitude towards your body, everything it does for you every day to keep you alive. And thank you to your body for allowing you to play and explore and challenge yourself. Bow the head to the hands. It was an honor to guide you. I hope to see you again soon.